They're small, inexpensive, easy to find, and Decepticon jets. What's not to like? Machine Wars Thundercracker, Robots in Disguise 2001 Skyfire, Beast Wars 2nd Dirge. Today on World of Stuff. We'll start out with Thundercracker here because, well, this is where the mold effectively began in Machine Wars. Also, if you are so inclined, they also made a Skywarp in black and white. If that excites you. Yeah, you'll notice that these colors are definitely not what you'd associate with a Thundercracker. But then again, they did a lot of wacky things in Machine Wars. Considering that they're predominantly Euro G1, like G2 molds, that for most of the leaders or larger toys, it's not a big surprise. But still, this mold does have some advantages to it. Also, and if you're going with the RID line, or rather the Robot Masters line, there is also a Wing Stun. Or if you're going for a BotCon version, they also made a Waspinator in 2006. So, if you look online, you could probably easily find one version of this mold in multiple colors. I'm fairly soon you might find one that you'll like. Now, one thing I have noticed is that with the colorations, at least there seems to be an interesting point here, is that the cockpit color also matches the eye color here, which can be handy if you're trying to get light piping. As you can see with the clear orange here, Skyfire here does light up rather nicely. Thundercracker, yeah, that's a pearlescent gray, so that's not going to be shown up. With Dirge, yeah, the hot pink, while a little silly, does light up fairly nicely. So that's something that if you're into light piping, you might want to look into first, if that's really an important thing for you. Now, as many of you noticed, I did start out in robot mode instead of vehicle mode. That is primarily because the transformation is dead simple. You just bring up the nose cone like that, bring everything together like so, and there you go. Jet, robot. Jet, robot. Hours of fun. Additionally, there is also weapon storage in the back of the legs here. You just pull out these two parts. Kinda wish I hadn't. There we go. Kinda wish I hadn't clipped my fingernails for that part. Okay, connect these two together and voila. Yeah, that does seem like a lot of barrel for that little gun, but still, it's pretty nice. And they store away fairly easily and tend to stay put. So that's something to go for. A lot more than a lot of other toys around that time had. As for articulation, the head is on a ball joint, but it is extremely limited. Ball jointed shoulders and elbows, nothing for the waist. Ball jointed hips and ball jointed knees. So if you like ball joints, you're in luck. But you might want to get some floor polish at some point, because as with any ball joint, they do tend to degrade. That's just how that kind of works. Now, one interesting design point I have noticed with the nose cone body is that they aren't always flush. Yeah, with Skyfire here, it's pretty flush. Not so much here with Thundercracker, and significantly not here with Dirge. But that's only as big a concern as you make it. I imagine that since I bought this thing used, that there might have been some modifications. Can't really confirm that, especially since Thundercracker here seems a bit more flush than Dirge. It's possible that it may just be a manufacturing thing as well. Again, I only bring this up because it may be a point of concern for some people. Well, that wraps up this review. I am the Deceptiwolf. This has been Thundercracker, Skyfire, and Dirge. I bid you all good night.